Welcome to Walking with Jesus Bible Study. We're going to be in the book of Proverbs, chapter 10, verse 9. He that walketh uprightly walketh surely, but he that perverteth his ways shall be known. He that walketh uprightly walketh surely, but he that perverteth his ways shall be known. When you walk in righteousness, you're able to walk confidently, because you know that you're on the right path. You're walking in line with where God desires you to walk. But when your ways are shady or perverse, guilt will not allow you to walk confidently. You will always feel nervous, wondering if someone is aware of what you're done. It is not a peaceful way to live. Not only that, but everybody's a tree. And the fruit that you produce or lack of tells you just what kind of person you are to other people. Your energy, the words you choose. You can fake your funk all you want to around certain people, but eventually the things that come out of your mouth will always tell people who and what you really are. Now you can present yourself as, oh, I'm a Christian and I go to church and, I help the needy, I donate, and I do this and do that. And you dress very nicely, and people maybe say, oh, well, he's got to be a good man. He's always talking about saying that he does this and does that. But then when you're sitting around and you're joking around and you make this nasty joke that is just very cruel, or when you're out in public and you're at a restaurant, you don't clean up after yourself. Oh, it's their job to clean it up, and you make a big mess and then you laugh about it. The fact that you don't leave no tip for your staff, or they get paid by the hour. How you treat other people. The jokes that you say. If you're constantly making these jokes, that is very cruel. And just ain't right, shows your true character. People can then deform. It's like, man, I don't know. People are like, what? What are you talking about? What do you mean you don't know about this guy? I mean, come on, man. He dresses nice, does this and that, and goes, man, but the dude, just the things he says, man, the comments he makes here and there, the way he treats people, the way he will just, when he's on the elevator, there's only room for like one person, and he could have just let the pregnant woman go, but no, he pushes out the way to get on there because he's in a hurry. See, certain things, that's the fruit of your tree. That just shows what kind of tree you are. People would know the truth always comes out. And if you can't determine if this person is this or that, God will let you know. That's what he's meaning by the fruit. When their actions don't match up with their words, when their characteristics don't line up with the words in the Bible, you will then know what type of person they are. Same thing when it comes to a pastor. You got pastors out here, preaching the word, and the next thing you know, you see them on social media apps out there booty shaking, hanging out with, and they're like, oh, well, God hung out with prostitutes. No, he wasn't paying for the prostitutes. He wasn't sleeping with all these men's wives just because he was a preacher. There's a lot of preachers out there. They're sleeping with a lot of people's wives. Oh, let me come to your house and do a prayer for you. Do a one-on-one session. No. First of all, that's disrespectful to the husband. And the pastor would know that. Oh, but I'm a man of God. It should be okay. No, it's not okay. It's disrespectful. It's not only just disrespectful to the husband, it's disrespectful to that lady that you would suggest you would be around her like that. There should be other women there. There should be other people there. There should never be, not if you're a married person, especially if she's a married person and you're married. That should never be okay. There's certain things called respect that is to be taking place when doing such things. Now, there's different such things as emergencies and stuff like that, you know, but you get what I'm talking about. There shouldn't be drunk pastors. Oh, well, everybody, you know, in the Bible there was drinking, even Jesus drank. Yes. Well, you know, it also says in there that you should not be drunk. Yes, it said Jesus drank, but never on there did it say that he kept drinking and drinking and drinking. It seems to me he may have just only drunk 1 cup every single time. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I wasn't there. But obviously he had enough wits about himself to keep on healing people, to keep and going praying to his Father, so he couldn't have been drunk. Yes, it said he drank at celebrations, but he's also eating food. But he did have the power to heal, so he could also just turn the wine into water. I mean, he did turn the water into wine because he kept his wits about him. It does say multiple times in different scriptures to not be a drunkard. Yes, you are to drink. But here's the thing, everything in moderation. See, it doesn't just have to be just alcohol. People want to make fun and make people who do drugs and drink alcohol. But let me explain something to you. Those who are out there is eating chocolate every day. 3 and 4 candy bars. How about that cup of coffee? How many cups of coffee do you got to have? Do you have to have that cup of coffee every single morning? That, my friend, is an addiction. If you got to have that coffee every morning when you get up, you're almost placing that before God, especially if you go to that first before even praying to God. Because that's something you do consistently every single day. But yet you'll forget to pray to God every day. You'll forget to thank him that you wake up every day. You, my friend, are a coffee addict. You are no worse than a drug addict. You are no worse than an alcoholic. People don't like to talk about it. Oh, well, why? Because it hurts their feelings. We're not here to save feelings. We're here to save souls. We're here to speak the truth, and the truth hurts. Nobody likes the messenger. That's why they say shoot the messenger, because nobody wants to hear what the messenger has to say. But it's the truth. If you have to have a glass of milk before you go to bed every night, you're an addict. Because you believe that that glass of milk gives you comfort. You believe that that glass of milk is to provide you with the sleep that you need to go to sleep. You're trusting that milk over the Word of God. Oh, but how we like to sit here and talk about the people who drink and the people that choose to do drugs. But nobody wants to say nothing about those people who wants to sit there and drink coffee every single day. You have that cookies every single day, your favorite snacks, your sugars. You would know better. And that's why he says in there, you know, you need to quit. You need to take the log out of your eye before you point out the speck in somebody else's. Because everybody in this world is a sinner. Everybody commits sin. Everybody is doing wrong because nobody is perfect. Nobody's God and nobody is Jesus. If we was, we wouldn't be on this earth. But we're on this earth because of who we are. So we need to stop passing judgment on people. We need to stop pointing our fingers. How about we point the finger at the person in the mirror? That's what, if you want to sit there and point your finger, go in the middle, go in that mirror and point the finger at yourself. You correct yourself. He without sin can throw the first stone. And since nobody's without sin, then shut up.